Okay. So part 3, because I was so rudely interrupted by other people's freaking lack of damn responsibility and freaking biting off more than they can chew, overreaching, doing things they shouldn't be doing when they know they can't do it, but it's too much like the right thing to do to say, no, I can't do that. So here we go. As I was saying, inside the house, let's try to get this done before the rain comes. It wouldn't be a third part if I could actually live my 46th birthday the way I want, not having to deal with other people's responsibility or lack thereof. As I was saying, responsibility is a great thing, and that martial artist that choked out the other martial artist, the other man, he should be looking at some time. Yeah, he murdered the guy with his bare hands. He choked him out. As a martial artist, the hardest part of being a martial artist is keeping these things right here to yourself. Because I know me, and it's hard for me to keep my hands to myself. Yesterday, if I actually knew what they were talking about, we probably would have had a rumble. And the security guard probably would have had to arrest my ass because of me trying to prove that my shit is legit. And here's the one thing, I watch a lot of these martial art videos here on YouTube. I watch the hell out of them. The difference between me and a lot of other people is I've never gotten the opportunity to show the world what I could do when I was younger. When my legs still worked, when I didn't have this hip replacement, when I didn't have things slowing me down, when life wasn't really that bad. And now, as a martial artist, I've always been a martial artist. I've always been a street fighter. And having to prove to people that I can do it has never been a problem. The hardest part of being a martial artist, as I said, is keeping these things right here to myself. A lot of people don't get that. And I tell people all the time, as a martial artist, it's real difficult to resist the urge to hurt people. This man, they were both in Thailand. This martial artist has made us all look bad as martial artists because you have a thing called honor, control, and respect, which clearly this jackass didn't implement because he was allegedly drunk. This is why when I get drunk, I only get my buzz and then I go home. I lock myself in the room, not to save me, but to save people from me just because of the fact that I know what I'm capable of. And if I'm always angry all the time, I'm probably not someone that you should trifle with when my mind does not have control because my dumb ass decided to get lit. Alright? And notice when I said that, my ass decided to get lit. I can't blame someone else if I'm drunk and I hurt them. I kind of can blame them on one account or another because when I'm drunk, I don't bother nobody. I take my shit and I go. I get my buzz, I go home. Now, if you're messing with me on my way home, if you're messing with me when I get home, that's kind of your fault. But it's as much your fault as it is my fault because I'm the dummy that let you get to me. I'm the dummy that forgot, there's a thing called the law. I'm the dummy that forgot, these things right here do damage. And if I'm drunk, I'm more dangerous to you drunk than I am sober. Because at least if I'm sober, I got more control of myself. But if I'm drunk, not so much. I'm not saying that to defend that guy. I'm saying that shit to defend me. But as a martial artist, you have a level of tolerance and mental control that you should never ever lose sight of. That's why I said, when I get drunk, I lock myself in the room and I go to sleep. I do the 5-point check before I go lock myself in the room. I use the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I use the bathroom one more time. That door's locked and I'm going to sleep. If you come to that door, if you come through that door, then it's your fault. Anything that happens to you, then it's your fault. I'm not going to argue with you over stuff that can simply just be worked out. I'm not going to fight you over stuff that can simply be talked out. But, you're going to kill my buzz. It's going to probably piss me off. But since I'm already pissed off, I'm going to lock myself in the room. But I'm not going to do something to piss off other people because I have the right or the might to change your opinion with my fist. There's just one problem in that statement. No matter who you are, no matter what your gender is, you can't change someone's opinion with your fist. Try to remember that. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. B, C, and U.